Greetings viewers, and thanks for joining me on a breezy fall day today. Hope the wind doesn't mess with my video. Looking at the green 3rd gen, my 5-speed rear diff lock truck. I've done a few little segments on it, but it's really come a long way since I got it. So I thought I'd do just kind of a brief walk around on it. I said I was going to build some shelves for the back like I did on my wheeling truck. To see how good of an idea I thought that was, I just took the ones out of my wheeling truck and put them in here to ride around with them for a little bit and see what I thought. I don't see why it's not going to be a good idea. I might build a better set. I might leave these in here. You never know what I'm going to do. I did finally put some better carpet in the back. Still cut this wheel well short. And you can see a little bit of my trim under, or the sound deadening under there, but I really don't care. I take my seat bottoms out for more storage room up there behind the seats. I don't ride people in the back. If I know I'm going someplace where I'm going to ride people in the back, I've got 2 other vehicles that will passenger people. So this is kind of a 2-seater, and as well it should be. It's a 5-speed. It's a sports vehicle, right? Sport utility, it's in the name. So the interior is mostly stock. The rear hatch, you got to close it just right. I'm sure some of you have one like that. I did put the leather limited door panels in. I've showed that. I put the black vinyl trim or flooring in. I like it well enough. It serves well. It's easy to clean up and all. I should have vacuumed before I did this, but anyway, with the vinyl floor, it's okay still. I like it. I'm not sad that I did it. I may go to carpet at some point, but it just, having a rock driveway and stuff and going out and using the truck, it always looks dirty, but that's okay, because even when you vacuum it, it still looks dirty. Previous owner burnt this seat in a couple places. I got my hog ring pliers, and I still plan to do a seat cushion swap with a passenger side unit. Put it on the driver's side. That'll give me a new bolster on the side there. I got the stuff to do that with, just haven't got around to it. A lot of people do the cup holder swap out of the newer units. I did do the 2-phase lid from a newer unit, a 99 and up, into my old console. I like the back window button down here. And of course my e-brake works because 5-speed. So I do have a working e-brake. I do like my window there, window switch there. I got this cool magnetic cup holder from one of the vendors I bought something from. I put some little metal pieces there on my console. That'll hold a full can of soda and drive around. And as long as you don't have a passenger, and even if you do and they don't mind, you can still use that. So it's kind of silly, but that will hold a beverage, and I like it. I need some more power ports, but right now I just got that splitter on there. I'm thinking about putting in a couple underneath there from a newer model, see if I can't fab that up. I've changed the radio, but I have a Bluetooth unit I want to put in there. Otherwise, everything is mostly all stock on here. I did have to replace the sunroof when I got it. The carpets were trashed when I got it. That's why I put this vinyl floor in. The dash was wasted. You may have watched the dash video where I put the new dash pad in without cracks. So I've done a lot of stuff there. It had a tiny blemish or 2 on this quarter panel, which I've kind of fixed and got them in a black primer right now. It's actually a black Rust-Oleum paint over the top of where I sanded. No rust through, just some surfaced area there that I wanted to tend to. This truck came from Arizona, so it's pretty rust free. I like the 5-star sport wheel, so I put that on there with a slightly larger Falcon Wild Peak. It's a 265 75 16. It had the 3-spoke or whatever they're called, the ones that's a double 3-spoke. I like that wheel really well, but I really like this wheel on here, so I don't know. I had deleted my roof rack originally and was happy with that because I like it being streamlined, and then I had an opportunity to pick up some wet, nasty, dirty oak planks that were about 8 feet long that I didn't want to shove inside the truck, and I didn't have a roof rack to strap them onto, so I lost out on some really sweet oak planks, and I wish I would have had my rack on, so I put it back on there. Plus, it may come in handy because I am planning to take this truck to Colorado and run some passes, Moab, places where it won't get beat up. Go out west on some big trips. Like I said, this is a rust-free truck. It's not really modified too much. It's got the Old Man Emu 2-inch springs on the front and back, with the Bilstein 5100s on the front and back. It does have the front sway bar links moved to the rear, and then the sway bar links from the 2nd gen on the front. That gives you the extra length you need on your sway bar links to match the 2-inch lift you get with the Old Man Emu springs. And I don't remember the number of the springs, but they're accompanied with the 5100 Bilstein shocks. All the bushings and everything on this truck have been redone. I need to put a better spare under there. So every bushing in the rear suspension's been redone. It does have the electric locking differential from the factory, which is a super nice bonus option that this truck come with. It's all original sheet metal frame, rust-free, super nice. I've redone every component in the front suspension as well. Some of it twice because I wasn't sure when I first got it what I was going to do with it, so I put some used parts in, and I went through and redid everything. So every bushing, every moving part, basically every suspension component has been replaced. If you've been watching, you know I did that weld together skid plate thing. Really happy with that. 2 thumbs up. Fits nice, went together nice. Very pleased with that all around. Gives really nice coverage. Looks good under there. I got it all painted and finished up. I really like it, and my truck is covered from the front bumper all the way to the fuel tank. Then the fuel tank's covered. Basically the muffler and the drive shaft's the only thing that's not protected now. I did go and put headlights from the newer ones in because they're clear without all the ribs in them, and I like that better. I didn't change side lights because I didn't see where that was really that big of a difference. It is a little, but not that much, and I got those LED bulbs in there, and I like the ribs and the lens. They hide it better. Overall, I'm very pleased with this entire truck. You can say slightly bigger tire, slightly taller suspension, otherwise mostly stock. 410 gears, 5-speed rear diff lock. The rarity of that is argued. Some people will tell you there were none. Some people tell you they're everywhere. I got one. I'm happy about it. Rarity, it would be nice. I've been offered some decent money for it that I've turned down because it's 5-speed rear diff lock, rust-free Arizona truck. But anyway, I like it. I want to keep it. I'm debating going with the wood. I probably won't do that, but I do have some wood grain pieces without the real wood, the molded ones. But I kind of like the black, especially with the black floor. That say I need to vacuum it every day because I live in dirt. Dirt. I don't live in dirt. I have a dirt driveway. But anyway, so that's kind of a rundown on the truck. I keep debating on putting some fog lights on it. I haven't yet. I haven't really done much different anywhere else. Under the hood, it's all the same as it was when I put it together. It does have that throttle body spacer. I'm leaving it on there just because it's on there and it works. It does not have a K&N, but it does have the tube, because the throttle body spacer wouldn't allow the factory one to work. But otherwise, I have had to replace the radiator since I put the engine in, because the radiator tank started leaking. But other than that, I haven't changed anything else under the hood since I put this all together. It runs fantastic. Oh, I did want to mention, with the throttle body spacer, there was also a hot water bypass done to the throttle body. That was a bad idea, because that does take away the temperature from your idle air control, not your throttle position sensor, but your idle air control. And it did make a difference. In warm weather it was fine, but in colder temperatures the idle was always high. So I hooked that back up and I got my idle back. So if I told you about that and you paid attention to me when I told you about that, don't do it. It's a bad idea unless you live where it's warm all of the time. So otherwise, I get about 18 miles to the gallon on average. I've gotten coming downhill, as much as 19.5 on the highway. But this truck, to me, that's pretty fantastic mileage. Tinted the windows on it, really like that. The undercarriage, I've gone under there and painted it just because it was in such good shape. I need to replace all the plugs in the frame. I just noticed from where I went through and sprayed inside the frame, I forgot to put all those plugs back in. So I need to put those back in before the next rainy day. I think I hit on everything. Basically stockish, but modified enough. Contemplating putting a hidden winch on. Not sure I'm going to do that, but if I do, I will show that. Broke the rack on my wheeling truck, so I'm going to be doing a rack replacement video on that. And I'm going to do a little walk around on my Tundra here, not today but soon. So thanks for tuning in, listening to me ramble, updates on the green truck, with everything that's been done to the suspension and the drivetrain. This truck just runs and drives down the road so nice. It's fantastic. I can't wait to drive it out to Colorado and run the passes. You will definitely be getting video of that trip. So thanks for listening to me blab. Have a great day. Like and subscribe. Excuse me. And don't forget to go to the description and look at the links. There's a link to my Facebook page where I sell parts for these things. There's a link to my Etsy store where I get crafty and sell stuff. So look for the links, like and subscribe, listen to me ramble some more. Y'all have a wonderful day. Appreciate you.